So, as many of you can clearly tell, I hate Christmas. I really think that it's a very saturated, very overdone, and very claustrophobic holiday. I like the suit. Now, there is a little bit of truth to that statement that there are certain aspects about the holidays that I truly hate only because of the times that we live in and how much simpler things were probably back in the good old days, the days of yore, as it's probably mentioned. But at least one of the good things about every holiday is that there is that glimmer of hope that maybe mankind can be good to one another, while at the same time giving me an excuse to use this mask slash fake beard slash hat in one of my videos while I show off my Christmas haul that I got this year, because getting gifts is of course the best thing about Christmas. Forget about giving, it's all about getting. I'm being sarcastic. No, it's not true. Honestly, I get myself so much stuff over the course of the year that at this point, if I don't get anything for Christmas, I'm completely fine with that. Just as long as I'm alive, the people that I care about are alive, and everything is all as well. That's really what, it's my main priority. But if I got some goodies to show, then at least it makes for an interesting video. That way we can all kind of get on that, same level to kind of be like, okay, this is what happened on Christmas, this is what I got for Christmas. So let's break it down. Besides being able to dig up my old suit, I also managed to brand, so to speak, a new sweater that I got from Ripped Apparel. This is actually not a sponsorship. I actually just like Ripped Apparel an awful lot. They're not paying me for this, but I really dig this sweater. I wanted an ugly Christmas sweater, but I wanted it to be kind of thematic, not only for the year, but also just for the overall look of it. And it is Thanos wearing a Santa hat, brandishing the Infinity Gauntlet, and saying that half of us are on his naughty list. So dig this right here. And now let's get ready to dig into some of the things that I managed to get for myself this Christmas 2018. That's partially separated from the Black Friday haul that I managed to get for this year. So let's start things off with what I got from my parents. Not really much going on there, but again, like I said, I wasn't expecting too much, because a couple of things, like I said, one of them is that they know that I beat them to the punch when it gets to getting things for myself, but also because they try to look for the things that, the little things that matter. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now, this next thing I thought was honestly a gag gift when I first saw it, because they were laughing at me when they gave it to me. But I'll be damned if I can't really have, I'll be damned if I don't have a very strong need for it. And that was a garage door opener. They gave me this box, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? But then the more I thought of it, the more I'm like, nope, I'm actually kind of tired of going up to the keypad by my garage and inputting the fucking code, holding all these things in my hand, especially right now when it's super cold and rainy outside. So this is actually going to have some use to it. It's actually already in my car, and I've already used it a handful of times, and I'm like, yeah, I can definitely see a perspective of my life changing now with this thing. And it's already programmed, so I was like, alright, I don't have to do any of the heavy work. Cool. With that, they also gave me another little nerdy gift, but there's actually a very funny backstory to this nerdy gift, per se. They got me this glass Star Wars set, the Star Wars glass two-piece set of glass bottle cups to serve my favorite beverage. One of them is adorned with a design of the Dark Lord himself, Lord Darth Vader. And then on the other side is the Master Jedi, Yoda. Why is this so funny? Because I can't remember if it was either my birthday this year or it was actually Christmas of last year. My mom gave me the same thing. She's losing it. She's fucking losing it. And yeah, we had a good time laughing about this, because I'm like, wait, hold on. I went back here to my room. I went up to them and I'm like, so they did give me a rain check for a gift in the future, in the near future, I hope. And then they also told me that, hey, what the hell? If you have somebody who would love Star Wars cups, which chances are is going to be my girlfriend, because she's in need of some dishware and she loves Star Wars, could give this to her. So yeah, that's probably what's going to end up happening. But that really about does it for my parents. So it's just the three of us, nothing too major. But I'm like, okay, I dig it. So let's move forward to, I think the next one would probably be, sorry, I'm a little conscious about the mic because of everything that I'm kind of wearing here. I'm scared that the mic is just in the way. But I'm actually going to move to what I got from not only my girlfriend, but also my girlfriend's family, both directly and indirectly. And here's why I'm saying indirectly there. Okay. So I got this gaming headset. Now, this is the indirect one because technically speaking, this was supposed to be for my potential brother-in-law because I got a good deal at work. It's for a wireless headset that's very useful for the PlayStation 4, PC, and even a Mac if you were to have that. However, the reason for why it kind of ended up back in my hands is because he actually tested it out last night on Christmas Eve, and it unfortunately did not work with his main purpose for the headset, which was to work with his current PlayStation 3 as well as his phone, so he can listen to music. Unfortunately, it did not work. Kind of had an idea that it wasn't going to because down here it clearly states PlayStation 4, PC, and Mac. But I said, hey, try them out. If they don't work, I'm pretty certain I have a hookup for a replacement that can definitely work with his mobile phone, with his current PS3, and then hopefully in the future, if he does get a PS4 or whatever, something that's a little bit much more universal. Because honest to God, I think gaming headsets are a little bit complicated to shop for no matter who you are, because they're always going to have like, oh, some of these are specific for the Xbox, some of them are for PlayStation 4, So I thought about exchanging these, but you know what? These things are so expensive, and for the amount that I'm got them for, I'm like, nah, son, I think I might just keep these. They weren't really that expensive for me. For any common customer, these things are, almost they almost cost an arm and a leg. So I definitely would have returned it if that was the case. But now that they're opened, I guess that's actually a whole nother gaming headset video that might be coming to you guys in the future, both an unboxing and a review. Because from what I can tell, my gaming headset reviews, they're very lucrative here on this channel. So I think I just added another one to my list of videos to do. So there you go. All right. Moving on to the direct gifts, the ones that were meant to be for me. So one thing here that I think my girlfriend's parents kind of got me, mostly her mom got me something that was nice. And then the more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? This is going to be really, really nice in the nighttime, especially these first couple months of the year when it's truly at its coldest here in Southern California. And that is a Monte & Jardin Jacquard velvet throw, 60-inch by 80-inch. So it's a velvet throw. And here's the thing, kids. For those of you who are a little bit on the younger side, and for Christmas your ideal gift is a video game console, video games to go with that console, movies, toys, etc. When you become my age and you get these things for free that go into your house, such as blankets, socks, glassware like these Star Wars cups, you're truly going to appreciate it when you realize how much little money you actually have in your bank account. So when you get this shit, you appreciate it more than you could ever possibly imagine. And I am definitely going to be warm with this velvet throw going over my already somewhat comfy but still, needing blankets that I use at nighttime, because I only have like one blanket. So now adding this on top of that, I'm definitely going to be warm and toasty, just like this illusionary fireplace is supposed to be doing on my television. Cool. All right, then moving on to, I guess technically it's inside of this bag. Let me pull out this bag. All right, so we got a bag that looks like it's more for Valentine's Day rather than Christmas. Right there. And in here I have a couple of gifts. A handful of gifts rather. And one of them is actually also, I can't remember if it was also from my girlfriend's parents. I think one of them, I think this one is actually more so from her dad or from her sister. I'm a little muddy on that because, like I said, it was a little bit of a commotion last night trying to exchange gifts. There were so many family members, etc. But this is actually rather cool, and I appreciate the artistry that goes behind something like this. It is a piece of wood. It's one of those little decals that they do on a piece of wood rather than on a canvas or whatever, and the decal is none other than of the Dark Lord himself, Darth Vader. Hand-painted, hand-crafted. Very reliable. I mean, unless I karate chop this thing, it's a piece of wood. So painting on a piece of wood, I know it takes some extreme care, and knowing that they did this handmade, it's pretty nifty. So now it's just up to me to decide where exactly this is going to go, because lately I've been looking around my room and thinking this place needs a remodel. Like, if now that work is going to get a little bit much more relaxed now that the holidays are over, and I'm going to probably go back to having like 3 days off or 4 days off even, especially when you're part-time. They sometimes give that to you, especially with the overhiring that we kind of sort of did. There's going to be days where, or chunks of the week where I'm going to have like 2 or 3 days off straight, and I will love to coordinate with my parents and be like, how can we get rid of this mattress that's actually behind the camera? There's a giant mattress. There's an exercise machine that's never used. I really want to get some of this shit moved out of here, except for the drum kit. I still want to learn how to play the drums, so I think that could actually stay there. Yeah, but hopefully within that side of the room, I can maybe have like a little mini studio thing going on, or like a desk where my computer could be, or I don't know, like I want to expand, and also kind of put up shelves for some more of the figures that we can get rid of some of the boxes, and it doesn't look like a huge hoarding mess in here, even though I am partially a hoarder. Anyways, we move on now to the gifts that are actually from my girlfriend. This all came inside of this bag, and this was undoubtedly from her. So from the bottom of my heart, baby, I love you. First is, of course, the little goodies, the little things, but still kind of neat. Keeping with the Star Wars motif is this little lithographic cup that's meant to have like this little 3D effect the more you move it around, with one of the most useless characters in all of Star Wars. Ever since Boba Fett, the one and only who got Boba Fetted the most since Boba Fett, Captain Phasma, who could have been really, really cool. And yes, I know there's some expansive, books out there that kind of give her a little bit of extra backstory, but I don't care. I wanted to see more of her in the movies, and they did her wrong. As much as I still enjoy The Last Jedi, that was one of my complaints, Captain Phasma. Anyways, that's a whole another topic, but I do dig this cup, so whenever I need to give my spider cup a break, I'll probably be using this one. Next is, again, something that could be kind of considered a gag gift, but not really. A packet of 18 Duvalines for my Mexican brothers and sisters out there. This is one of our beloved candies and snacks over there in Mexico. They're called Duvalines. They're pretty much Nutella. They're pretty much Nutella inside of a little like a mini cup with a little mini spoon that you tear away from a little plastic rack. You tear it off, you scoop up the Nutella-like candy, the Nutella-like substance, and you eat it. And it usually comes in a bi-flavored assortment. This is hazelnut and vanilla. Usually the hazelnut tastes more like straight up chocolate, but to me, my preferred flavor has always been vanilla and hazelnut. So if you're shopping for me, don't get the strawberry and chocolate. No, come on. I don't like the strawberry one. I just don't. I don't think it's nasty, but I just don't. Get me this one. The only downside, and it's not even that big of a downside, is that it takes me forever to finish one of these, because I don't know why. I just take my time with them, and before I know it, I still have this giant-ass box in my backpack with like 10 of them. But I shall enjoy them gladly. Then comes the one gift my girlfriend said she was going to get me. She says that amongst all these little things, there was going to be a big powerhouse of a gift. And as soon as she gave it to me, it wasn't actually inside of the bag, but it was wrapped up, and I felt it, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I rubbed the top portion of it, and I kind of made out what it was, because I'm just that meticulous with the detail. It's already been unwrapped, so I guess there's no other point than to just show it off. Batman, the complete animated series deluxe limited edition on both Blu-ray and digital, along with 3 little mini Funko Pops. So they're not the full Funko Pops, the little mini Funko Pops. All, what is it? Let's see if I have a counter here. It doesn't give me a counter, but I remember reading somewhere that there's like 100 and something episodes. So it's literally all episodes of the Batman animated series. It is the Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero movie and the Batman Mask of the Phantasm animated movies, which are meant to be some of the most important animated movies related to Batman in general in the longest time. That it's, they're very seminal to being part of Batman pop culture. So you got all that plus a neat collectible book that kind of houses all the discs with like little descriptions of the seasons of the things that you're about to watch, and 7 exclusive lenticular collector cards of original animation artwork. Stay tuned for an unboxing, a full unboxing of this in the very, very, very near future, because I definitely want to unbox this on camera and show all the nifty little goodies inside, and maybe even a full-on review after I finally break down the episodes and also the special features. There's special features here, kind of loads of in-depth featurettes, commentaries. 109 episodes, so it's 109 episodes of Batman the Animated Series. That's actually a rather shit ton for an animated show. Some featurettes, documentaries, etc., etc. So an awful lot of cool stuff to kind of look at for this thing right here, and this is the big gift that my girlfriend got me, and I'm definitely appreciative, which means that a couple of things. One, there's going to be an unboxing video of this, and there's also potentially going to be some classic reviews of Batman the Animated Series. So while I'm kind of switching in and out of Spider-Man the Animated Series by doing a review per season, you might see a review per season of Batman the Animated Cartoon. So I'm looking forward to it. And that actually wraps up. Whoa, just tapped the mic. My apologies for that. I'll just set it here to the side. But that really wraps up the gifts that I got from other folks in general. So now let's move on to what I got for myself, which honestly, like I said, nothing too major, but some nifty little goodies. One of them I'm actually gonna unbox here out of its shipping package. This one I got just right off the cuff, and I'm hoping I don't regret it. Diablo 3 on the Nintendo Switch. It was on sale at Best Buy, down to $40. Still have Gamers Club unlocked, so I got it for $32, and I used a $5 certificate, $27. With tax, about $29, close to $30. So technically speaking, $30. This is one that I took a major gamble on, because I've never played a Diablo game. I never even played a demo for it. But I made sure to check out as many reviews as I possibly could, and I thought to myself, okay, on a console, I don't know how I would have felt about this game. Being on a handheld, however, I've been told that that's actually a very wise choice, because judging from the hours upon hours of content that you could really consume from a game like this, along with its style of gameplay, would fit actually really well on a console or a portable such as the Nintendo Switch. So I'm looking forward to diving in, and I'm really hoping to everything wholly that I can actually bite into this game very comfortably, like I would with some of those other games that I can spend hours on, like Spider-Man, God of War, etc. So let's hope that that truly does end up being the case with that. Truth be told, that's actually the only video game that I bought myself for Christmas besides of my Black Friday haul. Obviously, my Black Friday haul was kind of the bulk of it. Next up, also from Best Buy, was this little ditty right here. It is still in its shipping container, so let me crack this open, and it is super dirty, so let me see if I can kind of tear away here. Aha. And this is a nice little addition to my collection here, a collection that I'm hoping to do a video on as well. It is Planet of the Apes 3-movie collection. Not only encased in a steelbook package, which you guys know I love me some steelbooks with some really cool menacing artwork of the ape himself, Caesar, right there on the cover. But this includes all 3 of the most recent contemporary and very rather evocative Planet of the Apes movies, Rise, Dawn, and War, all collected in their 4K Ultra HD resolution along with digital copies. The reason why I keep mentioning digital copies is because just recently I've actually taken huge appreciation for digital copies ever since I've started putting them on my Movies Anywhere app on my phone. And so if in the future I ever decide to get myself a tablet, then I am golden there. I just gotta make a habit of trying to crack these things open and using the codes at the appropriate time, because I've actually already had a handful of movies, some of which I bought for a Black Friday, where I literally just missed the digital code expiration date by like a day, and I got pissed. Kingsman, I think, was one of them. I think expired in like November, and I'm like, well, fuck me. But this is a cool addition, and with this, I say expect a potential, not only a steelbook movie, because I did a steelbook game collection video not too long ago. I have added some to that collection, but I don't think it's time yet to do another video on that, like a 2.0. However, I think it's also due time for a 4K steelbook collection, or at least a movie steelbook collection video, because I have actually some Blu-rays that have the steelbook, and I want to show those off, as well as a 4K movie collection. I think a 4K movie collection would be a nice little video to kind of break down and enjoy, but got myself that. I think it's usually like 50-something dollars. I got it for like 25, so more than half off, with 3 great movies, all of which were definitely, I think, on my top 10 of each of the years that they came out on. And it's definitely one of the more seminal trilogies that have come out in recent years, where each movie actually, I feel, got better than the last one. So there you go. And I actually lied about that being the last thing that I bought myself that's video game related. It's just that, technically speaking, the next things that I'm about to mention or kind of show off are not really new. They're not really new. So in this bag here, and this might actually anger some folks, so I'm sorry, but in this bag, I got, just in the nick of time, an SNES Classic. And, if I can get it out, damn it, the NES Classic. So the 2 classic Nintendo systems I bought myself again. So these are the second one. I own officially now 2 SNES Classics and 2 NES Classics. Now, David, why are you doing that? 1, because I want to keep at least 1 copy of each in the box. And 2, because honestly, this was not at all the game plan until I found out that they were halting the production on both of these. And just as I was able to call it, the SNES, I think you can still get the NES Classic very comfortably in a store, whether it be Target, Walmart, Best Buy. I know I can go on the Best Buy app and order myself one of these and pick it up tomorrow. The SNES Classic, I don't know what it is about it that trumps over the, no pun intended, over the NES Classic, but this thing is gone. It is gone, and I don't think you can even order it. And considering that they have not made any more and they're halting production, it's gone forever. It's potentially gone forever. I mean, it's been in stock for a good while now, but it's possibly gone forever now. So knowing that I now have 2 copies makes it a guarantee that at least I'll have 1 in the box for potential mint condition collecting. I'm normally not a collector, so don't be surprised if I end up giving it to somebody or doing something with it. I don't know, but I just want to be able to have 2 right now, just to be on the safe side. Especially since the NES Classic, I technically own 2, but one of them is at my girlfriend's house right now. It's out of the box already. It's already been opened up, so it's no longer mint. And I have no surefire way of knowing. Sorry, I'm bumping the mic an awful lot here. I have no surefire way of knowing if it's ever going to come back to me. So knowing that I got myself a second NES Classic, I'm like, okay, I think at least I have 1 here in the house. So in case I ever want to binge through Super Mario Brothers or Super Mario Bros. 3, Legend of Zelda, etc., at least I can do that. And then the last thing I also got, again, technically it's not brand new, but you guys remember my Black Friday video, my Black Friday haul video, I ended the video by showing that I got my hands on the God of War Collector's Edition for a mere $60. Well, our beloved Best Buy got them in stock, and considering that I still have Gamers Club unlocked, not only was I able to get it for $60 because they cut down the price as well to match competition, but because I have Gamers Club unlocked, I got it for $48, an additional 20% off. So sure enough, I did the sensible thing. I bought and shipped myself another copy of the God of War Collector's Edition, and I returned the one from GameStop, which props to the guy at the Victorville GameStop in the mall. Thank you so much for hooking me up, because apparently, because of GameStop's shitty refund policy, which is definitely not his fault, he hooked me up and was able to bypass it this one time. Sometimes we do that at work as well, so that we don't, they didn't know, and, we want to kind of keep their business. Truth be told, dude, if you get yourself a Wii, or I know you have a Wii U, but I prefer if you get yourself a refurbished Wii, dude, I might just buy it from you, because I definitely want to see what I missed out in Brawl, because so many people love Smash Bros. Brawl, kind of want to revisit that, maybe give it a classic review, but for that, I need myself a Wii. If you could get your hands on a Wii refurbished, I'll maybe buy it from you for doing that for me. So, I appreciate it. Whoever you are. That does it for my Black Friday haul video. I guess I'm sorry, my Christmas haul video. Gonna sign off now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, a great holiday coming up. I'm hoping that within the next couple of days or so, I'll put up my very belated review of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I filmed it. I just literally need to edit it, put the clips from the game into it as much as possible, chop it all up, make sure it's clean, ready to go, and then upload it. Hopefully before year's end, so that could kind of be like my last official video for the year. And then we'll be going into 2019 with a brand new set of videos, both classic reviews, unboxings, contemporary reviews, possibly of Glass when I go see that. Could be a little bit on the late side because I think school might start up around that same time, but I'll keep you guys posted. Also, I'm not gonna disclose it here, but I think I might be making a separate video to also kind of address a potential change that might be coming to the channel. Let's just say that now with the fast internet and with the little setup and also the little bit of the sweet tooth I got for live streaming, you might be seeing a little bit more live streaming coming from me, more so than just your traditional videos in the year to come. Not only here on YouTube, but very abundantly on twitch.tv. So if you have not done so already, please follow me on twitch.tv/DarkSpiderDavid. I have links in the description below. I also have the username showing up there at the end with the little end screens, as well as the username for following me on Twitter and on Instagram, and again on Twitch. It's the exact same thing, DarkSpiderDavid. Make sure you guys do that. I'm also trying to hit 50 followers over on Twitch to get a little closer to hopefully becoming an affiliate, and then maybe after an affiliate, get partner. I could use some help with that, guys. So if you guys can really take some time out of your business schedules, I would really appreciate it. All you gotta do is just go over to twitch.tv/DarkSpiderDavid. Give me a follow there, and I'll give you guys a shout out. So thank you guys so much for doing that in advance, for watching. Make sure you hit the like and share video down below, and please subscribe for more videos and hit the notification button so you know when they go up or when I go live. Until the next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all in the next video. And yes, the show still has that very Saturday morning cartoon feel based on its frenetic pacing, the way it just kind of quickly transitions from one shot to the next, and then you also have, you know, that bombastic music and the way the characters also tell their lines.
Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the